practice today. Is that the plan going forward? Like you guys, it was a walkthrough last year on Friday.
Yeah, we're going to practice on Fridays and walk through on Saturdays.
Why the change?
Just with the offense, just felt like it was the best thing for Baker. Give him 3 days in a row and give him a day to recover. So, just kind of the flow of how we're doing things. Made a couple changes to Wednesday and Thursday, and feel really good about it.
Matt, you signed a practice squad kicker. Is he an emergency guy, or is he a guy you're potentially looking at for Sunday?
No, emergency guy. Yeah, obviously, Eddie. You asked the question the other day. Eddie had some, tightness, so we wanted to make sure we had a backup plan. Eddie kicked well today. We expect him to go, so looked great. So, but Taylor has kicked well, for us when he's been here. So, wanted to have him here just in case something went wrong.
Good news on Christian, I guess, although you didn't sound very concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have mentioned it to my son had it not been, for the, following the protocols, but he's fine.
How is the pulse and feel of the team right now in anticipation for what is ahead of the first game of the regular season?
I think they look excited. They also understand it's a race to execution. We have 48 hours, and so anytime that they're not hanging out with their family or doing something like that, if they have any thoughts in their mind, take care of their body or go back through the game plan and make sure that when we play 1 o'clock on Sunday that we're locked in. But they looked really good out there today.
Do you take away anything from last night's game that you can tell your guys just because it is the first for everyone in the league and those two teams did it before everyone else?
Yeah, we went through kind of all of our goals and just applied it to that game and all the things we talk about. You hear us talk about winning the turnover battle. Obviously, there was 7 turnovers in the game. So we just kind of looked at some of the different situations in the game and showed it to our guys. And our guys are pretty locked in situationally. So just, hey, what would this be? And our guys did a great job.
Matt, that last preseason game, the story was the weather and how you guys were going to deal with that and how it wasn't ideal, but now the weather might play a factor here in week 1. How did that kind of prepare you? It kind of became a blessing almost to prepare yourself.
Yeah, it's funny. I had told the guys going all the way back to OTAs that, when we were on this field, it'd probably be about 100 and some degrees out there on the turf getting ready for this game. When we went out there last week, I said, hey, there'll be a point where we're going to play in a torrential downpour. We'll have a lightning delay, and this is just preparing us for it. So if it pours like that, then we'll be prepared for it. We'll also have to be prepared, though, that rain does stop and that Carolina heat kind of seeps in and the steam comes off the ground. And so encouraging guys to make sure that they're, hydrated and all those things. So whatever the elements are, we're going to be prepared for them. But we have seen a little bit of everything from Wofford to that game. So we'll try to make it all football after that.
You say prepared. If it is a heavy downpour, how much does that change what you do in the game as far as strategy?
Well, I think we have an offense that can attack, many different things. Ben obviously learned this offense back in Green Bay when you're playing in the snow and the ice, and so, we have a good run game. We have a good passing game. To me, the weather doesn't affect the passing game until literally the ball just struggles to travel in the air because of the amount of rain, which was like the Bills pregame. It was really hard. So we'll have both things up on our sheet, and if it rains so hard that we can't throw it as well as we'd want, then we'll run the football. But it'll be even for both sides, and we'll kind of play an old school game if that happens.
Matt, what's the plan at center?
Yeah, we'll play Pat Elfline. Bose is ready. As you guys know, our Saturdays are usually our substitution days. But Pat's. Bose is coming off that injury. He looks pretty good right now. But Pat will start the game, and we'll kind of see it from there.
Is Campen's philosophy just to roll with 5 rather than any kind of rotation?
Yeah, I don't. Again, we'll talk more tomorrow, but I don't foresee a major rotation. But we have 3 guys, ready to be up that we have a lot of confidence in. So, if we need to, if it ends up being one of those really hot days, to prevent the cramping, we'll put Cam, Michael, or a Bose in at any point.
That's it. Everybody good? All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thanks everybody.